I want to start off with Nicole because you helped develop something that I think probably led the way to a lot of conversation when it came to people of color, when it came to millennials as well. Fusion, how difficult was it becoming a leader in a project that started from scratch?
That's a great question. I'm very excited still about my work with Fusion, and for me, it wasn't the first time that I was a part of something that was considered an innovative and a leader kind of in the industry. And I bring that up because I think it's important, particularly now, for those of you who may be interested in the communications field or interested in journalism. We're at a place where consistently the business is shrinking. And so what that means for you as young people is that you have to find opportunities and carve out a niche for yourself. And the best way to do that is to attach yourself to projects that are new, that are taking risks. I was at kind of the forefront, from my time at ABC News, which dovetails nicely since ABC News and Univision were partners in creating Fusion. And at ABC News, I helped launch ABC News Now, the digital channel. And I had that experience back in, I believe it was 2003 or 2004. And from that time, I was always interested in making sure that I was attached to projects, or as part of my involvement in projects, that they were always forward-looking, looking into the future. What are we doing in terms of technology? What are we doing in terms of the digital space? Obviously, when it comes to journalism, that's been transformative. In the past 20 years, thinking about as recently as 5-10 years ago, the engagement, all of these news outlets are online, are engaging on Twitter, on Facebook. 10 years ago, that just simply wasn't the case. And so for me, Fusion was kind of a mix of all of that experience. The experience that I came to from ABC News, helping integrate digitally. My experience at NPR, being at the helm of a show that was the first NPR show to have multimedia in its mission statement. So it was amazing just to be a part of that, to reach out to millennials, something that I've consistently done, again, through my NPR show and also through my work at LA Public Media. It was really an opportunity to say, okay, let's look at the media spectrum as a whole. What audiences, both in terms of people of color, but also millennials, aren't being reached? And it was an opportunity to think about, a lot of my peers. I'm kind of on the cusp of millennials and then, what came before them. So for me, it was just a natural extension of looking at what news and what information interests me and trying to bring that to a larger audience.